We can do it right the fuck here.
Why'd you go that way?
We can do it right
Why'd
the
you
fuck
run that way?
here. I'm right here. I'm right
Why'd you
here.
run that way?
You still turn
Why'd you run that way?
Why'd you
Why'd you curve? You just curved. You just curved.
We can do it right here. We can do it right here. Now what's up? Now what's up, motherfucker? What's up? You ain't got him. Got him.
The build-up to Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney's bout has become a spectacle unto itself in the volatile world of boxing, where a well-placed jab may have the same effect as any other. At the heart of this developing drama is an incident that garnered notice from the boxing community even beyond Ryan Garcia's audacious altercation with Devin's father, Bill Haney. This exchange of words wasn't merely a verbal brawl. It was a statement of intent and psychological warfare that raised the stakes for their fight. Ryan Garcia, who is renowned for his lightning-fast reflexes and knockout strength, has never held back when voicing his assurance. The intensity and personal stakes of this bout are highlighted by his declaration, made while facing Bill Haney, that "I'm going to hurt him." This is very personal, and has nothing to do with standings or trophies. A struggle for supremacy takes place not only in the ring, but also in the courts of public perception and history. This in-person exchange functions as a microcosm of the greater story that surrounds this much-awaited showdown. On the one hand, there is Ryan Garcia, a boxer whose ascent to prominence has been propelled by his indisputable talent and grasp of the contemporary boxing promotion scene. He has become one of the sport's most famous faces thanks to his interaction with fans on social media and his readiness to take on his opponents. Devin Haney, on the other hand, is a technical mastermind with a spotless record who is the definition of boxing purity. Prior to this bout, his commitment to the sport propelled him to the top of the lightweight division. During their amateur careers, the two faced off against one another 6 times. Haney won 3 of those matches, and Garcia won 3 more after that. In addition to becoming the undisputed lightweight world champion and winning the WBC super lightweight title, Haney has compiled a flawless 31-0 career record. Garcia has only lost once, by knockout to Tank Davis, and has never contested for a world title. But Davis turned things around in his most recent bout against Oscar Duarte, and he now stands at 24-1 with 20 knockouts. Golden Boy and Matchroom Boxing have now officially announced that Davis and Duarte will square off in a professional tiebreaker on Friday. Both organizations will co-promote the bout, which will be accessible on their own pay-per-view platforms. Garcia, meanwhile, announced on Instagram that Garcia and Haney would square off in Game 7 on April 20th. Devin, this one is for everyone. It matters now. For me, this fight is everything. When I said this on the PBD podcast, this is what I meant to say. I will pay a price in blood for everything. Please offer up prayers for Devin's well-being. In the event that his father breaks up the fight, he will have to be executed if the altercation doesn't end when he intends. Upon meeting Haney in person in Las Vegas, Garcia delivered the verbal abuse he had previously threatened, confronting his opponent face-to-face. Garcia claimed that your dad is pimping you and that he is a pimp. You will lose to me. You will lose to me. Your father can't speak for you, you stink, and he can't help you. Haney shot back at the comments made by his next opponent, calling him a whack. But it was difficult to silence Garcia, who claimed to have seen footage of Davis making the champion stumble during their sparring sessions. I defeated the Tank. I'll give you a severe beating. Haney retaliated. I'm my friend. Or dad's a look out to you. He pimping you. Fuck out. Your dad a pimping. He pimping you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna beat you. See. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Oh, we see. I'm gonna beat you. See. I'm gonna beat you. I read everything. You saw. You saw. You saw. You saw. What? No, I know you rap. Your dad can't talk for any whack. Your dad can't say for a mic though. Everybody know you're really a whack. Nigga, you're whack. I'm about sound real whack. No, you're whack. You know, like I was whack. Okay, you know I was whack. You saw, bro. See, you saw. I never saw. So Garcia continued to approach Haney, openly mocking him by saying he was afraid and challenging him to do something. then intensifying the exchange by pressing his opponent. In response, Haney made an attempt to attack Garcia, but a number of lookers moved in swiftly to keep the two apart and stop them from ruining what they planned to give away for free. Even though there was security between them, the fight continued. Haney and Garcia traded more angry words, and then things became physical again when Garcia tried to push through a bodyguard to get to his opponent. On behalf of his kid, Devon's father chose to get into the altercation. Bill Haney attempted to confront Garcia by pushing through a throng of onlookers, but he was stopped before he could get close. After a while, everyone left without any physical confrontations. However, Ryan Garcia, who looks a little overweight, demands that trainer Bill Haney stop taking advantage of his son Devon ahead of their April 20th fight. The accusation that Bill was pimping Devon probably originated from his attempts to aggressively market fights for him. He would go to press conferences and interact with different fighters in an effort to create possibilities for Devon. Due to his poor communication abilities, Devon finds it difficult to engage with others, and is therefore less likely to start fights than his father, Bill. And now that the fight has been finalized, Bill can focus on advertising the Ryan fight on April 20th, instead of exerting as much energy on promoting the bout. Ryan is excited for the chance to show the audience that he can still hurt the WBC light welterweight champion, just like he did in their amateur match. Supporters think Garcia ought to cut back on his indulgence at the dinner table because, at the age of 25, he looks to have put on some weight recently, and is showing early indications of a double chin. He needs to be at his best, quick, and able to get closer to Haney if he is to have any chance against him. He can't accomplish this if he is overweight. Ryan Garcia responded, "I got a great team," when questioned about the battle. "When it comes to attempting to start the largest conflicts, I don't play around. A lot of stuff, but it's right here. What difference does it make? It's available now. They will discover that I am just like that. I am that way." The conversation between Garcia and Bill Haney was more than just some trash talk. It was Garcia's declaration of intent, a pledge to the fans and commentators of the intensity and resolve he intends to bring to the ring. The fight gains a gripping narrative thread from this clash, which also serves as a reminder of the psychological struggles that take place before the fights get physical. In these confrontations,